what does my research cover and what do I think is cool? In general, I study fish swimming. I think it's really cool because fish swim in so many different ways. If you can think of a cool behavior, there's probably a fish that does it. There are fish that fly, there are fish that walk on land, there are fish that climb trees, there are fish that burrow. So any form of cool locomotion, there's a fish that does that thing. So studying locomotion or swimming in fish gives me the opportunity to study a huge range of behaviors. So yeah, my answer to why I think studying fish swimming is cool is just that there's so much to study. Like any question I can think of asking, there'll be a fish that'll help me answer that question. What got me interested in being a scientist at the beginning of your career? Early on in my career, in undergrad, I studied engineering because I really liked making stuff, and that seemed like the thing to do. If you like building things, study engineering. Partway through that, I discovered that I thought animals were really cool. I think I always knew that I thought animals were really cool, but I didn't know that you could both build things and study animals at the same time. And it's kind of all downhill from there. I went from engineering to fish biomechanics. It turns out you can use a lot of engineering techniques to study animal movement, and you can build lots of really cool stuff. So what got me interested in going from engineering to science was that I could build things and still do science. I really love being outside. I love being in nature. I love animals and the fish that I work with, and being able to put both my love of problem solving and building stuff with being able to play outside over the summer, it kind of was the perfect thing for me. I don't want to say it was entirely by chance, because you put some effort in to figure out exactly what you like, but it does take some time. So I kind of figured that I liked biomechanics in general. And then one summer I studied fish biomechanics, and then I found an advisor, Eric Teitel, who studies fish biomechanics, and I got my PhD in that. And you just kind of get more specific as you go. And I found what I really like is asking big questions about big groups of animals. So what were the biggest milestones in your scientific journey? I think I would say if there was a theme in things that changed the course of my career or milestones, it's things involving kind of getting out there and meeting new people. Whenever possible, go to conferences, share your research. Even if you're not going to share your research, go and listen to people's research. Take every opportunity to meet as many people as possible. What inspires you, either inside or outside the lab? Interesting question. What inspires me? I don't know if I've got a great answer for this one. If I was to rephrase and say, like, what thing in science is a thing that I just kind of like can't stop watching, can't get enough of, that's fish swimming for me. It's another good like marker to figure out if you really like what you study. And I could just spend an entire day just watching fish do stuff. Swimming, moving around, feeding, fighting with each other, whatever it is, just existing. And just watching them do things, that's kind of what inspires me to ask questions about how they do things. So I guess the answer to the question of what inspires me, what like makes me want to do research, it's just the animals themselves. They're just such cool things, and I want to know so much more.